Having flared ribs is not the best thing for your health, but it's also not the worst thing. Flared ribs doesn't necessarily impact your general health because when I would go to the doctor when I had flared ribs, they would check my vitals and everything came out okay. But flared ribs affects your physical health. Having flared ribs not only indicates that you have a weak core, it can also indicate that you have some pelvic floor issues, flat back syndrome, or rounded shoulders. It really depends on how bad your rib flare is because I have a client right now and she has a slight rib flare. She doesn't have back pain and she doesn't have pelvic floor issues, but she does have a weak core, poor thoracic mobility, and poor shoulder mobility. So it really depends on the severity of your flared ribs. Let's say she didn't choose to train with me and she just kept living on her life, going to the gym, not doing core, not doing any mobility exercises. If left untreated, her flared ribs would get worse, and that's when issues would start coming up. Having flared ribs can also impact your breathing because when you have flared ribs, you tend to be a chest breather. So it's going to cause your chest and traps to become tight because you're breathing through your chest. So for example, if I have flared ribs, I'm breathing like this. Instead of breathing through my belly like this. We naturally should be breathing through our belly and not our chest. So if you have flared ribs, it's best to tackle it now in the stage that you're currently at so it doesn't get worse and you don't develop any more issues.